recap. Quarantine life.
Yeah.
You go first, pick a color.
Let's see. I guess it depends on what we're going to color first.
I'll color one, you color the other. You want me the sloth or the llama?
I colored the sloth last time.
Okay, I'll color the sloth.
Okay. So, what color should my llama be? Ooh, I like that. Is that the robin egg?
That's turquoise blue.
Oh, okay. Well, I can start with that. So we are not talking about Joe Exotic this week.
No, I think we spent enough time talking about Joe Exotic.
I think the whole world has spent enough time talking about Joe Exotic.
We were at the park today, and people at the park were talking about Joe Exotic everywhere. Everybody was talking about it.
We actually saw a house across the road.
Oh, yeah. From the park.
Yeah, who said, "Hey, all you cool cats and kittens."
They had a sign hanging above their balcony.
Saying that they would drink if you honked as you drove by.
They must be really bored and quarantined.
They must be, yeah. People are going stir crazy over here. But this week, we actually kind of stumbled upon a new YouTube channel.
Yes, it's not an ASMR channel.
That is, I'm not sure how it's being funded, but it at least is starting out with Andrew Lloyd Webber and some of his musicals.
If you don't know who Andrew Lloyd Webber is, he writes show tunes and produces some of the best, biggest shows that have ever gone to Broadway and to the West End in London. I don't really like to say he's like the modern day Roger Hammerstein, but that's kind of the best way to bring to people's mind what exactly it is he does.
I knew of him in the show tune Broadway world, but and everyone knows Phantom. I had never seen Phantom of the Opera. I knew some of the music. You know, there's the old thought on Broadway that you're either a Les Mis fan or a Phantom fan, and I was a Les Mis fan, and so I did not know, other than Phantom, that he wrote many shows, or if he did, what he wrote. And so I over the last, I guess, year and a half, since Robin is such a Andrew Lloyd Webber fan, I've gotten to know his body of work, and of course Cats coming out to the mainstream theater has put him kind of in the forefront once again. And so this week we saw an update from his Facebook page, saying that they were going, this channel I think is backed up by some movie company. It may very well be Touchstone or a Paramount or something like that. They had decided that they were going to launch this channel, and to help everyone and to bring theater into everyone's life for free, that they were going to start showing every Friday. I believe it's 8 p.m. GMT. So wherever you are in the world, that they would air commercial free, by the way.
There's one ad at the beginning of the video, but there's no commercials.
I apologize, you're right. Andrew Lloyd Webber's work, and the first one that aired Friday was Joseph and
the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Thank you, because I would have gotten the name wrong.
I am like a lifelong die-hard, complete Andrew Lloyd Webber stan. I guess you can say I absolutely adore his music.
Joseph, and I'd heard of Cats, and I'd heard of Jesus Christ Superstar, but didn't know who they were done by. And had heard some of the music before, but didn't realize what show they fit into.
Right.
And so we sat down on Friday evening, and we gave it a watch. Now, some of the shows are going to be actual stage productions. Some of the shows, like the one we watched Friday, was from a movie previously done. I think you said, what was this?
1999.
99, okay. And the show was written when?
Oh, 1960s, I believe.
Wow.
Well, he wrote a few scores from it back in the 60s.
Sure.
But I don't know when it would have been either the 60s or the early 70s when it actually became a full-on show.
And so we thought, after watching it, that this picture would be the most representative that we had at our arsenal to color and kind of go over the show.
Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat is a rock opera.
Which I did not know.
Yeah, you're right. After all is read and done here, did not know what a rock opera was, so we watched it together, and the whole time he was like, wait a minute, what?
If we can back up for just a second.
Yeah.
You know, being thrown into Andrew Lloyd Webber and having was it the 25th anniversary of Phantom be the first show that I had watched from him. I thought, okay, this is going to be all serious and lovey-dovey, and it's going to have a bad guy, and it's going to be very gothic, yeah. And
Joseph is not like that at all.
No, and my second Andy Webber was going to see the theatrical, yeah.
Not the stage show.
Not the stage
theatrical
show.
movie with Taylor Swift.
Yeah. And I was dumbfounded, and I looked at
We did a whole
her.
video talking about the Cats movie.
The entire time going, wait, really? And so I thought, okay, maybe this one will be somewhere in between. Needless to say,
It was not.
I guess my conclusion is Andy really loves his electric guitars, his synthesizers,
Yes.
and
Shock and awe value.
it's almost like Phantom was the one-off serious.
And probably his greatest.
Yeah. For sure. I could say that for myself, but I will also say that it was very entertaining. I'm glad we watched it. Just so you know, they're on the entire week, so it'll be on until next Friday. And next Friday, they're already showcasing that it will be Jesus Christ Superstar. Will be the next go, and
Even if you're not religious, these are not shows.
yeah.
These are not shows that require any type of religious appreciation.
No.
Or joy.
I've decided I'm coloring this llama's face a different color because he's got shades on and he's a cool cat.
Hey, all you cool cats and kittens.
Carol Baskin. Okay, we said we weren't going to talk about this.
Okay, so anyway, Joseph.
Joseph.
I guess I want to point out that it's not a religious experience, although it is based very, very, very loosely on some stories from the Old Testament.
Okay, yeah.
It is the story of Joseph, who is his father's favorite child, but his father has 12 sons. Joseph is the favorite, and the father gives to Joseph this really awesome coat, just tons of colors, like disco ball. The other brothers get jealous. They don't like that Joseph is their favorite, so they actually sell Joseph into slavery in Egypt. And then they go back and tell the father that Joseph died. While he's in Egypt, Joseph is first a prisoner, a slave, and then a prisoner. But he kind of rises up because he has this talent for being able to interpret people's dreams.
That sounds pretty serious to me.
It's not serious, I promise.
No, it's not. You're right.
He's able to interpret people's dreams. So he ends up taking a position for the Pharaoh where he's like his advisor and he interprets one of Pharaoh's dreams. But they will have 7 years of plenty and then they will have 7 years of famine. And that he believes the Pharaoh should harvest as much food and store it during the years of plenty as he can, so that when the years of famine come, everyone can survive. And Pharaoh does that. Meanwhile, when the years of famine hit, Joseph's brothers have to come to Egypt to beg for money and food.
Yeah.
They don't recognize when they come to the palace that when they're talking to Pharaoh's right-hand man, that they're actually talking to their own brother. And Joseph gives them everything they need, but before they leave, he sets up his younger brother to make it look like he tried to steal a golden goblet from him. And that was only Joseph's way of trying to see if his older brothers had become honest men yet or not.
Yeah.
All the older brothers beg Joseph to please spare their youngest brother, and they all offer that they'll be slaves instead if he will just let the youngest brother go free. That's how Joseph knows that his brothers have grown up to be honest men and he can trust them. So he reveals who he truly is, and that's when he has a big reunion with his own father. It's a cute show. It's a cute story.
It really was. What made it so entertaining was that you have to throw all concept of time out the window.
This is where the word rock opera comes in.
Yes, very much so. Although, like you said, the hit song.
What song?
The main.
The most famous song
Yeah.
is Any Dream Will Do.
I thought that was great, and they open the show with that, and end the show with that. But
I'm going to put a link to this channel in this video Dropbox in case anybody who wants to check it out.
Yeah, no, you're right, that would be great. Because it's definitely worth your hour and a half. And that's the channel where you can go and subscribe and you'll get notifications on what the next one will be. We have no idea how many weeks. It did not say how many weeks it would go on. I did not say if it would be including any other shows from anyone else beside Andrew Lloyd Webber. But, we thought that was a little bit more appropriate to talk about this week than trash TV.
I wasn't loving the fact that I gave that much attention to Joe Exotic, but I want to try to talk about some things that we find to do that are wholesome and positive.
We, not watching a lot of television anyhow.
Yeah.
We're usually very picky. It's just we're all in this area that we've never been before, and you find yourself wanting to distract, and it's easy to get trash TV put on as a distraction because you can say, oh, look at how much worse they have it, look at what these guys are doing. So it was good to do something that was related back to the arts, right? And next week's Jesus Christ Superstar we've seen is actually a stage production, so that'll be interesting because we've neither one seen that show. And to see the stage production, I thoroughly enjoy watching stage productions of the shows rather than theatrical versions. So
I'm less familiar with Jesus Christ Superstar than I am with Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. However, I think that's probably the opposite. I think more people have probably seen Jesus than Joseph, so I'm not really sure what to expect. I do know the songs, but I don't know the plot.
I'm certainly not sure what to expect after seeing what I saw with Joseph. We went from a you know, an Arabian theme to a Western theme to a disco theme to Elvis, to let's see, a little bit of ballet. It was crazy. I was cracking up the whole time, but it was really, really cool. And it stars, for anyone out there that may know who Donny Osmond is.
Yeah, Donny Osmond.
Stars as the lead, as Joseph, and I thought he did
He was awesome.
Excellent job, yeah.
His act, I mean, I don't really have an opinion on his singing, but his acting was phenomenal.
Right. We actually looked it up, and apparently he was 42 when he did this movie. Now, you maybe, probably recognize Joan Collins in it. She's in it as well. But yeah, I think it's certainly a better way to spend an hour and a half than some of the other things that are out there right now, for sure.
It's pure art.
For sure. Yeah. Right.
I have to really give Andrew Lloyd Webber a lot of credit because ever since the quarantine lockdown has been a thing all around the world, he's been going live on Facebook about every day. It seems like, maybe not every day, but very often. And he's been giving positive messages and encouraging people, and he's been getting on his absolutely gorgeous piano, and he's been performing his own works, and he takes requests, whatever people want to hear. And I've heard him do a couple songs with Phantom Family, which I've been a Phantom fan since I was 12 years old. So many years. Anyway, he's just doing his little part to try to help everybody, and that means so much to me.
And I think you've told me before, you know, that's not something in the past that he's relinquished easily. You know what I'm saying?
He can be a little bit stingy on this stuff, which I don't blame him because this is his legacy, and he can't let it just go to anybody.
So to think that he's actually opened free content on YouTube, you know.
That's pretty special. That's really spectacular. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I don't know if we'll ever have an opportunity like this again.
I know, that's, of all of the crappy things that have happened and all the inconvenient things that have happened, we were talking about this today, you know, it's funny that slowing things down like they have has also given, I hope, everyone time to reflect and to appreciate it. And we were talking today, you know, as two people who grew up in the 90s, this is probably the closest that people are going to see that era again, you know, that decade. And
we saw so many kids riding past passes at the park on their bikes, like with no parents. I've seen people riding in front of my house, you know, on bikes. I can't remember the last time I saw kids playing outside like that.
I know.
I don't know what happened to kids playing outside, but you don't see that anymore. And these last few weeks we sure have.
So that's another one up a week and take the other down, or if it'll be a playlist. We're not sure about that, but we've even talked about probably watching it at least once more, because again, it's so hard these days to find, I'll say this, free legal content. Yes. That, this is just, I don't know, this is just the right time, I guess, for people, I think. Maybe people that have never been into anything like that, or theater at all, could discover that, or children could discover that. Because it does open in a school, in an elementary school, and the narrator, explains what's going on, and you kind of take the place of an audience member to say, okay, we're going to review the story of Joseph here. But the actors were just funny, and their voices were great. Yeah, it was.
I had a whole thing going here: red, orange, yellow, green, blue.
And I threw a geek in it.
It's okay. We'll just call it a happy little tree.
Yeah,
I'll say this about quarantine and how frankly boring it can be, but the performing arts community, the ones they have gone out of their way to entertain, if you know where to look or where to go.
Yeah, tell me about some of the lessons and things you've seen.
Yes, a lot of these performing artists who tour and travel with shows or have a house theater like in New York or London, where they're out of work right now. They can't, put their shows on, so they've been getting online and doing like Skype lessons if you want a voice lesson or an acting lesson, or if you just want to talk to them about what's it like to work in the entertainment industry.
Come on, when would that opportunity have ever been available?
Yeah.
Even for, kids who are not within the city right there. I mean, you would never, that's a once in a lifetime thing. All of these walls and these barriers are being broken down right now. People need to take advantage of them. So yeah,